17 February 13:05 hours Central European Time. I figure it's time for a little summary. I did say how I will not make new videos retouching on them. What we're doing here is a summary. Okay? You fuckers out there, Inhumans and I. A summary of the 14, count them. I have a list here. I wrote them down. The 14 lectures on war given so far. I wrote every single one of them down here on this one sheet of paper. I paraphrased some of them to make them all except the 13th and last one so far be just, why is it 13 and not 14? Because there's a number 0 that came in afterwards, so the numbering was from 0 to 13 so far, giving you a total of 14. Every other one is actually just one single sentence, sometimes and two alternatives for one single sentence to make you better understand what it's about. The reason why I give this summary is because today, this very day, number 4, number 9, number 10, and sort of kind of number 13 have once more been ignored by those to torture me. So I figure maybe they, I don't know, maybe they missed a few episodes or something. So I give them a summary. One video, all the 14 so far. So here goes. Number 1, these are lectures on war. What with you having declared war on mankind. But you're doing it all wrong. And I want to explain to you why you're going to lose it. Because you're breaking every single fucking law on war ever. Okay? So, number 1, don't stand at the wrong front. Number 2, troops who have proven their uselessness over a prolonged period will not ever be anything other than useless. Number 3, continuously making your enemy stronger is no winning stratagem. Number 4, don't have your generals, or those who you let decide your tactics and strategies, be blithering idiots. Number 5, keep forces in reserve to defend your, figurative or not, homeland. Number 6, don't rely on traitors in your enemy's ranks. Number 0, and this one is one I didn't paraphrase, don't ever declare war on an enemy you have no chance to defeat. Number 0 chronologically came after number 6, which is why I kept them in chronological order. That was the number 0 one. That was the general afterthought. You know, after I'd done 6, I figured, oops, there's one general thing that I should have mentioned at the beginning, namely that. Don't ever declare war on an enemy you have no chance to defeat. Number 7, don't trust or believe your own propaganda. Number 8, making retreat impossible universally affects all warring parties. Number 9, I didn't paraphrase this either because this is about as simple as it gets. In war, shoot to kill. Number 10, have generals. As an alternative sentence, grunts are not and cannot be generals. Which really was the lecture on how it would aid anyone waging a war to basically know your own fucking army. Okay? Number 11. War is for intelligences. Call them sentiences. Alternative sentence, machines have no place in war. Number 12. If you ever forge alliances, you become, bracket, like, bracket, your allies. Number 13. Hatred, spite, and ridicule are weapons too blunt for war. In fact, they are merely tools, but not all tools make weapons. That was the 2-sentence explanation. Now once more, number 13, number 10, number 9, and number 4, I marked them here, were kind of touched on in today's torture and new routines and whatnot shoved against me. So I figured I should repeat them. The interesting thing with all of this is that while writing them down, I actually realized what with, and I did touch on this in some of these more elaborate videos on them, and I did touch on some of these aspects a long time ago, what with you not really seeming to have generals or believing in generals, or if you have any, they're basically just grunts declared generals and completely useless, I realized one magnificent thing. So magnificent that I'm going to light me a cigarette. See? I've been thinking about all kinds of things pertaining to Freiland, of course, because I have to basically forge a country. And that includes also, specifically because I will be the Minister of Defense, amongst a couple of other things, that includes the whole issue about having an army and whatnot. And I realized we're not going to need all of the heavy machinery and all of that shit. We're going to have an army like no country had in hundreds of years probably, for the simple reason that our most lethal weapons will actually be our generals. I kid you not. In Freiland, we will not have super duper weaponry. We'll have weaponry far beyond that. Namely the most lethal weaponry imaginable, namely competent, kick-ass, true generals. No shit. And there ain't gonna be anybody who will ever dare to move against Freiland. Nice little thing I figured. In Freiland there will be generals, and they will be lethal. So, for the next torture sessions and so on and so forth, please, if you can't see to it, you know, I mean well with you fuckers. If nothing else, I want you to understand why you're about to lose this war. Okay? Though therein lies the chance that you actually reconsider your ways, refuse to keep breaking every single one of these fucking rules in the future, and maybe, I don't know, maybe there's stuff I don't envision as of how you might have a chance to win, though, you know. You've been told, and now you've been given a summary of the 14 in total, 0 to 13, 14 in total, lectures on war given to you, filth of inhumans, Faex Mundi, so far.